How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our Shadow Hearts Let's Play series. This is going to be episode 9. We have arrived in Dalian. Unfortunately, my recording software freaked out a little bit and has not recorded the last 15 minutes or so. In the last episode, we escaped Fengtian airstrip. We finished up the sewers. Had our first encounter as the party had their first encounter with Dahwai. We escaped the Fengtian airstrip, and somewhere over the ocean the plane went down. We ended up here in Dalian village. We arrived at the village, found out that members of the village have been being cursed by a ghost that comes out at night. We actually just came out of this building here, the inn, where the elder of the village, older woman named Sea Mother, was trying to save one of the fishermen who had been cursed by this ghost named Lily, and unfortunately was not able to save him. The fisherman died. Sea Mother left. We came out of the inn because we were originally in there to speak with her to get information about the ghost and this curse that is going around. And it is now nighttime, and this is supposedly when the ghost comes out. That's a very brief recap of what has happened in the last 15 minutes or so. But now we are going to try and continue the story. I apologize. I had already saved when I came out here. So I can't really go back and start this all over again, unfortunately. So we're gonna pick this up here. We've saved. Oh, we found something. That's gonna be the ghost. I wouldn't open my door for you either. It's all creepy and you're glowing. Everybody jumps back but Yuri. And of course, Yuri is ready for a fight. Oh, damn. He's cursed Alice. He was already gone, Yuri. Why'd you throw the punch? Yeah, we saw her. Yuri calling her Sea Mama. Alright, so Sea Mother has already called someone for help. Someone more powerful than her. Both Lily and Alice lost their father. Looks like we're gonna get a bit of backstory on Lily. Long story, okay. Years ago, the tornado sank many ships. Father was on one of them. It was the only family she had left. Standing on the docks, praying for him to come home. Waited quite a while, but her father didn't return, so she called out to the sea. The Blue Dragon asked for her father to be saved. A bolt of lightning struck the water. He calmed, and Lily's father's ship returned safely. But Lily lost her voice. Oh, her voice became switched with her father's. That's why they were saying something about her voice. So the father got Lily's voice, and Lily got her father's. And then her father refused to speak. Lily fell in love with one of the traveling actors. The mother couldn't fix Lily's voice. The only way for Lily to get her voice back was to kill her father. Lily decided to kill her father.
Ah, yes, I understand. I'll make this short. Okay. By the mercy of the Blue Dragon. No, it may have been a curse. Lily's pretty voice was switched with her father's gruff voice. And the only way to get her own beautiful voice back was for her to kill her father. Having fallen in love with an actor in a traveling troupe, Lily took my ceremonial dagger to kill her father. That's where we left off, correct? That's right. Give me the sharpest knife so that my father won't suffer for too long. Horrible, isn't it? Just thinking about it gives me the shivers. I still remember the horror. Lily's pretty lips spoke those horrible words in the gruff voice of an old fisherman. She didn't kill her father right away, though. She couldn't. Every night, she would go to her father's bedroom and stand beside his bed. She would lay the dagger on her father's bearded throat. But still, she couldn't commit the final act. She would just stand there in silence for a while. Then she would leave the room with tears in her eyes. Every night, the same routine. But actually, her father was not asleep. He was ready to die if it meant that his daughter would have her beautiful voice back. The daughter, standing at her father's bedside. The father, pretending to be asleep while his daughter places a dagger to his throat. My heart aches every time I picture the scene. And finally, the troop was ready to move out of the fishing village the next day. Lily made up her mind and entered her father's bedroom again. But the bedroom was empty. Her father knew she'd leave the village with the theater troupe, so he thought, I'll send her off with a little something. And he had gone out to sea in search of some fish you could catch only on the night of new moon. But irony of ironies, that very night, a storm rolled in and the seas raged wildly. The next day, the sun reappeared and rose high overhead, but there was still no sign of Lily's father. It was just like that night some while ago. Then, as the sun was going down again, the debris of a fishing boat washed ashore from the crimson red ocean. Everyone knew her father was dead. Lily cried and cried in despair. Now neither her voice nor her father would ever return. Her cries echoed all over the village, cries like a wounded beast. Oh! 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 The young man from the theater troupe went to Lily's house to console her, but she would not let him in. Of course, he never knew that the hideous cries coming from the other side of the wall were Lily's own. Late that evening, after the sun went down, the cries came again. Oh! 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 Lily's voice had grown hoarse from her endless wailing, making it sound even more fearsome. But then, another very strange sound joined in. Slurp, slurp, splat, slurp, slurp, splat. It was like a wet, sloppy piece of meat slithering across the ground.
It's a hell of a
The
description.
sound was coming from the harbor, and it was getting closer and closer. Sloop, 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 splat, sloop. And then the gulls started to screech too, perhaps because they wanted that meat. Sloop, shwee, shwee, sloop, sloop, splat, sloop, splat, sloop. The sound stopped right in front of Lily's house. Soon the door began to open. Creak.
See, Mother! See, Mother!
The Adept. Ah. I think we know the warlock that she called. Nice cover. Yep, it's Zuzan. Still calling him a quack oracle. No. Knew we'd end up meeting up with Zuzan again. Didn't think it would be this soon. Yes, yes it is, Alice. Zuzan has arrived to save the day. And 10 villagers have died from the curse already. It's a good thing you called Zuzan. You should have called him earlier. Then thinks he knows why the ghost came back. Thinks he knows who's behind all of this. Somebody did force Lily to come back. Pretty sure we know who that was. Either going to be Roger Bacon or Defy. Alright, so now we have to rid the town of ghosts. Susan needs our help to do it. Of course, Yuri's not going to turn down a chance to fight, especially for Alice. So... they're everywhere outside. That's good. That means we can try and get some soul energy. If at this point during the game... Oh, we have another cutscene here. Back with Kawashima. There's that guy we saw at the restaurant who brought Zuzan in and jumped when he saw Yuri, Alice, and Marguerite. Snitch. Snitch! Kawashima and the Japanese army are still after Alice specifically, but also Yuri because he's with her. Sold us out. All right. What's on your mind, Kawashima? Oh. Oh damn. Have the dude who sold us out killed. Apparently Sergeant Cato is not sure what to think about that. Kawashima and Kato are going to be heading to Dalian. Try and catch up with Yuri and Alice, Marguerite. Now Zuzan, I'm assuming. So, as I was saying before, at this point in the game, if you have not gotten your light element fusion soul, which we're at 12 of 30, this is a good area to farm for light fusion soul energy. I believe so. Gonna run around, get into a couple battles, show you guys what ones you want to look for. There we go. Water creeper. So this is going to be. Oh, this will be water soul energy. Gonna go into the Inferno. Get Yuri's physical attack boosted up a bit. With Fighting Spirit. Been a few days since I've played, so I have to get the timing and everything down again. We haven't used Zuzan for a while, so his Judgment Ring is probably going to be a little difficult. Not that bad. But he's kind of like Alice. He has no physical attack power. Ooh. All right. One down. Oh no, we don't want special attack. Yuri's Judgment Ring is pretty easy. No, it's pretty easy to not miss. I think we're gonna hit you. Water element, so fire really isn't gonna do much to it. But Marguerite should hopefully kill this one. There we go. Right. See if we can find... That's the mark that we have to deal with, but we're not going to go for that right now. We're going to try getting into some more battles, get some light soul energy. There. Oh, been paralyzed. So he'll be paralyzed until the end of the battle or until one of these frogs hits him again. So the frog gods, same ones that we fought in the sewer, but they are more populated in this area, so you can farm your light soul energy fairly easily. A perfect ring for Marguerite. Then I'll defend. I do want to attack with him if I get the chance. Just because I want to see if it still sounds like he's calling the enemies assholes when he attacks. I do like that the status effects only last for the duration of the battle. I think the reason Zuzen did not get unparalyzed when he was attacked is because they used the paralyzed attack on him again. But run around this area and fight the frog gods and get your light soul energy up and go get your light soul. Head back this way. And that is going to be it for this episode, guys. I know there wasn't much action in this one, and I kind of messed up with the recording software and missed about the first 10-15 minutes of what was going on, a little bit of backstory that I hope I summed up enough at the beginning of the video. But that'll be it for this episode, and I will see you guys next time. Till then, take care of yourselves, and this will probably be the last video before Christmas. I'll have another one up after that, so you guys all have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Shadow Hearts.